Hey there, friends and foes. Welcome back to Back of the Cereal Box. New comics. Yum. I am your host, the prophet of pop culture, John Pica. You can call me Johnny. And tonight, we've got new comics. Yum. And we are going to talk about my picks that I got from the comic book shop. And we're going to do that right now. All right, we are back, and hopefully you guys are getting a good signal. I'm getting a weak Wi-Fi signal. Normally I do this upstairs, but tonight I'm doing it from the office because usually when it's just me, the Wi-Fi signal is strong enough. So if we have issues, if you're not getting the signal, post a comment, let me know, and you're going to do that anyway. If you're watching, post a comment, let me know. And we'll address your comments live on stage. So before we get into what I got at the comic book shop today, we need to talk about an upcoming event. I want to make sure that this is like front of mind for everybody. This coming weekend is the virtual Super Friend celebration, and it is happening online on YouTube and Facebook on the Phoenix Sisters cosplay page. Kelly Gettner of Phoenix Sisters Cosplay is putting this all together. And, well, let's hear what's going to happen straight from her lips.
Hello there, Super Friends.
Kelly.
I'm Kelly Gettner of Phoenix Sisters Cosplay and Back Issue Breakfast Club on the Back of the Cereal Box Network.
And we're having some technical difficulties already. We're going to try this one more time. Take it away, Kelly.
Hello there, Super Friends. I'm Kelly Gettner of Phoenix Sisters Cosplay and Back Issue Breakfast Club on the Back of the Cereal Box Network.
Dang you,
or you might just know me because you're interested in the virtual Super Friend celebration.
This weekend, virtual Super
Friend celebration. Don't know
what the
virtual Super Friend celebration is? I'm
George
here to tell
Newbern,
you about it.
Deidre
this is a perfectly free virtual convention that's coming up Friday, June 11th through Sunday, June 13th. This will be hosted on Phoenix Sisters Cosplay, our YouTube, and our Facebook. So links down here. And this convention, it's completely free for you to participate in. You can log in and watch the live streams, or you can watch the reruns if you don't have the time to watch the live streams. If you watch live streams, there is an audience participation aspect. This con is also a charity, and we are supporting the Actors Fund. And the reason we chose this charity is because the Actors Fund benefits. We're not talking about the blockbuster actors that are bringing in millions of dollars or billions of dollars per film. We are talking about people in the entertainment industry who were hit hard by this last year or who were hit hard by other hard times. The Actors Fund is there for them because you're raising money for a good cause and you're getting a whole weekend's worth of entertainment all from the comfort of your living room. So what more could you ask for, really? I hope you join us.
All right, that is Kelly. I think that got cut off. Oh man, tonight's going to be one of those nights. Can you tell? Anyway, we're going to talk about new comics. Yum! And I'm just going to go through the stuff that I picked up at the comic book shop today. And lo and behold, my local comic book shop had everything I wanted tonight. Everything I wanted today. I'm not going to have to go anywhere else. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start with an all ages title because this has just been so good and so much fun. It's the Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. And you know what? It's a 12 issue limited series. This is issue 3 out of 12, and it features Ace the Bat Dog and Scooby-Doo in an adventure. And this is one of those books that just takes you back to those classic Saturday mornings. The artwork is perfect, the modeling is spot on, everything, the dialogue, everything is just right where it needs to be. And you know, it really does remind me of those classic Saturday mornings. And it really just takes you back to that great time when you were still a kid and getting up on Saturday mornings to watch cartoons and eat big bowls of cereal. Now, the creative team on this, I would love to share it with you, but I can't find the credits page. I have no idea who wrote or who drew this, but it is very good. It is very fun, and I enjoyed reading it a lot. And if you are a fan of just good fun, and if you've got a young kid in your life that you would like to introduce comics to, this series is the one to do it with. Phenomenal. I can't believe there's not a credits page. That drives me crazy not to know who wrote it and drew it. I don't think DC intended that. Anyway, that's from DC Comics, brand new on shelves today. And if you guys are watching, please feel free to post comments, questions. Let me know you're watching. And I want to ask everyone a question that you can answer in the comments. How many of you are watching MODOK or Superman and Lois? And we'll talk about those in a minute. So think about that and answer. All right, up next is another DC title, Justice League number 62. This is written by Brian Michael Bendis and with art by Marquez. Let me get his first name correct. And let's see if there's actually a title page here. You know what? Why is DC doing this? Why are they burying the credits page? You know, I should be able to open the book and see who wrote and drew this. I know that Brian Michael Bendis did it because his name is on the cover. And I know that, oh, here it is. Artist is David Marquez. So Brian Michael Bendis, David Marquez there. And this is actually a split book. You've got Justice League proper, and then the second half of the book is Justice League Dark. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Justice League Dark story, I'm not really into. I'm not feeling it. It's, and I don't know who wrote that. Because again, I can't find a credits page. DC, come on, you guys have got to do better on this. Oh, here it is. Ram V or Ram 5 is the writer. Zermanico is the artist. Beautiful artwork, but the story is just kind of boring. But Justice League, here's my only complaint. All right, Brian Michael Bendis is the writer. I'm digging the team. They've replaced Wonder Woman with Hippolyta. They brought in Naomi, one of the new characters, and Black Adam is a part of the team. He's the hero or a hero. And then you got Superman, Batman, Green Arrow, Black Canary, and Aquaman, and Hawkgirl. Now, I would have preferred Mara be there instead of Aquaman with this particular combination. However, the idea of Black Adam and Hippolyta being on the team is really, really fascinating. But here's the only problem with this series. It's 4 issues into this story arc. It's 4 issue into Brian Michael Bendis' run. And only now is stuff starting to happen. It took him 4 issues to get to the conflict. Bendis, come on. You can do so much better. Ryan Permisson is watching. He read Astonishing X-Men Volume 1 by Joss Whedon today. So, Ryan, I have not read that. Is it as good as everyone says? I need to. It needs to be on my list. But you know what? I got turned off by X-Men like 20 years ago. Haven't picked up an issue since. Maybe I need to. Do you recommend it? And Pam Simmons says, watching Superman and Lois, but not the other show. Loving Superman and Lois. Such a great take on them being parents and all the complexities that come with being a family, especially one with superhumans. Yes. Yeah. Listen, this, the week, I'm behind by 1 week, but last week's episode, when they came back from hiatus, mind-blowingly good. Such a great show. I'm blown away by the quality on CW. And Ryan Permisson says, it's really good. Check it out. On your recommendation, Ryan, I will check it out. All right, up next, one more DC title. This is Batman the Detective, issue number 3. And I love it when covers have absolutely nothing to do with the story. Squire does not appear once in this story. But, and I'm not a Batman fan. You guys know that I think Batman is actually one of the most overrated characters in comics ever. But I picked this up because I liked the aesthetic that Batman had with the goggles and the trench coat and the bigger belt on the outside. I'm really digging that pulp detective look. And so I picked it up just for that visual aesthetic. And because it's a standalone story, starting at issue 1, it was good to get on board. So written by, let me see if I can find that credits page. You know what I should do? I should do like Kelly Gettner does. She bookmarks these pages before she goes live. Because here I am, halfway through the book, and there's no credits page. DC, you're killing me. Killing me. Here it is on the last page. Written by Tom Taylor. Art pencils by Adam Kubert. Sandra Hope on inks. It's a beautiful book. Some of Kubert's best work, at least in my opinion. Really great looking. And this deals with, Batman trying to chase down the people who are killing the people that he saved. And I don't want to spoil the end, but, well, maybe I will. So, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You've been warned. And this is the only problem I have with this. How many times has Bruce Wayne, and that is Bruce Wayne, I know he doesn't look like the billionaire playboy, but that is Bruce Wayne. How many times has Bruce Wayne been arrested for murder? How many times can we do this story? I like the book though. It's a fun book and I'm having fun with it. All right. So Pam says, I've got to check out that Batman comic. Yeah, Batman Detective, it's a good jumping on point because it's completely detached from the rest of the Batman stories right now. So you don't have to be invested in the lore and the history. And you can start at issue 1. Issue 3 just came out. So go pick it up. I don't know how many it's going to be in the series. If I were to guess, 5 or 6 issues. And then it'll be collected in a trade paperback. All right. Next, This is an Image book, Geiger, issue number 3. Now, you've seen me cover this, issues 1 and 2 over the last couple of months. I love this book more and more every issue. It is one part post-apocalyptic superhero action adventure, one part post-apocalyptic horror story. And it's about this guy named Geiger who survived the nuclear apocalypse, and it gave him powers to harness nuclear energy and become this very powerful, almost immortal, glowing man. And this is all about him coming to grips with loss in his life and maybe finding a new family by helping out a pair of runaway kids who have been orphaned. Written by Jeff Johns, and that explains why it's so good. And the artist is by Gary Frank and Brad Anderson. Look, they put all the names right on the cover. Shocking. I really like this book. I really enjoy this series, and it's been a lot of fun. I love the character of the king, or maybe he's the prince. I don't know, but he dresses up like Prince Valiant and thinks he runs Las Vegas. Just and this, there he is, little douchebag. Little Lord Fauntleroy. Fun book though. Highly recommend it. All right, 2 more left that I picked up today, and I would love to know what you guys are reading as well. So, Strange Academy, issue number 11. And I got to tell you guys something. I am shocked that this series has gone this long. This is tied for my pick of the week. If you don't know the premise, Doctor Strange has opened up a magic academy to train the sorcerers of the future, and Dr. Voodoo, Brother Voodoo, is the headmaster, and all of the magic users of the Marvel Universe are on staff or part of the faculty. What I love about this is, one, can you see Dr. Voodoo? Dr. Voodoo, or Brother Voodoo, I don't know if they've gone back to calling him Brother Voodoo. He will always be Dr. Voodoo for me. Looks badass. The design that they've put him in is just awesome. And I love the vest with the bead belt. But then, all right, if it weren't cool enough that we have Dr. Brother Voodoo, we get this awesome new character called the Cat Beast. And look who makes a cameo! Howard the Duck, Private Eye, because they are investigating a murder. And there's Cat Beast. Where's Cat Beast? There's Cat Beast. This cat with bat wings and horns, and he's really super cool. And Howard the Duck is epic anytime he turns up. He's interviewing the students, and then we get well, you know what? Nope, he is. He's Dr. Voodoo. Yes. And we get him not only in his, cool civilian or teacher attire, but we do see him in his hero attire as well. I love Dr. Voodoo. I love this series. It's a teenage drama series, but it's so well written, and it should be. It's written by Scotty Young. The art is by Humberto Ramos, and Edgar Delgado does the colors. Amazing color work on this. Amazing. And we've got a really engaging cast of student characters. I love everything about this series, and I'm happy but I'm surprised that it's lasted 11 issues. I thought it would be maybe a 5 or 6 issue title at best, and that it's lasted 11 issues. If it goes past 12, I will be shocked. I will be pleasantly surprised, but I will be shocked. All right. Pick of the week. This was strong. And this is not going to surprise you guys, because every week my pick of the week has been Heroes Reborn. And no, that is not Wonder Woman, but it is Marvel's Wonder Woman analog, Power Princess. And the axe that she's wielding is made out of the Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge. Jason Aaron, first day with my new tongue. Jason Aaron is the writer. And on this one, it's Erica D'Urso is the artist. Every issue of Heroes Reborn has had a different artist for the main story. And then the backup story, Drunk History, which is about Thor, is written by Jason Aaron and penciled by Ed McGuinness, inked by Mark Morales. And I've said it every week, and I'm going to say it again. Jason Aaron is hitting this out of the park every flippin' week. If you were not a fan of his Avengers because it was kind of hit and miss, which I agree it was, this is so strong. It is so well written. It is so entertaining. And I can't figure out if he is writing a soft pilot for a Squadron Supreme of America book, or if he's treating this as his audition to take over Justice League. But this deals with Princess Power, and she is the Wonder Woman analog, but she is not likable. She is rather unlikable, actually. And, you know, all of the characters have this varying degree of unlikability. I did like the Blur. I did like the Hyperion character. Nighthawk was relatable, but Dr. Spectrum and Power Princess, complete douchebags, completely unlikable. And I guess that they're doing that on purpose to kind of illustrate, you know, how these godlike characters consider themselves above the rest of humanity. But look at this gorgeous artwork. Look at that. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Really fantastic. And, you know, in a lot of ways, this character, Power Princess, reminds me of Homelander from The Boys. It's like if Queen Maeve had Homelander's attitude. So this is going to get my pick of the week again this week. Heroes Reborn, issue number 6. What a great series. I can't wait until they collect it all in one edition. That will be fantastic. Speaking of comics, I need to update you about the League of Impossibilists. Issue 1 is coming to print very soon. We've got a colorist finishing up, a letterer finishing up. The cover is being finished up as we speak, and you can help out. You can support the League of Impossibilists webcomic at patreon.com/impossibilists. That would be great. And Pam Simmons says, I love it when comics are put into one graphic novel. Yes, but I always pick up the monthly, what we call floppies, because without you buying those, they never get turned into a trade paperback or a graphic novel. So I do both. If I really love the monthly series and they put it in a collection, I will get that whole collection. And in the case of Heroes Reborn, because there's some spin-offs, I'm sure they will do like a hardcover omnibus, and I will definitely pick that up. Also, need to let you be reminded, this episode is brought to you by Knight Reich. In the waning days of World War II, Adolf Hitler makes a desperate attempt to win the war by partnering with one of the most ancient evils in history, Count Dracula, to create an army of vampire Nazis. And only the Blue Phantom, Coda the Black Lion, and the collected heroes of the Decoverse can fight the threat, save the day, and prevent an apocalyptic future. Dun, dun, dun. It is available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever you get ebooks, and you will be able to get a signed copy on Jump Card from me later this week. I'll be signing those and have them at conventions coming up. All right, I want to talk real quick about Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois, the last episode, phenomenal. If you're not watching it, watch it. It is maybe the best Superman TV show I've ever seen. I dare say it's better than Smallville because it's actually about Superman. But it takes place on the same set, same farmhouse, the same farm as Smallville's, which is really cool. So check it out, watch it. It's amazing. If you're not watching MODOK, you need to check out MODOK. MODOK is on Hulu. It's about the Marvel supervillain MODOK. It's hysterical. It's created by Seth Green and the whole Robot Chicken gang, and it's one of the best shows on TV right now as well. Completely divorced from the MCU, but very, very funny. And Pam Simmons says the writers of Superman and Lois are phenomenal. They are so good. So good. All right. Couple of last things, and then I will let you guys go. Couple of notes coming up this weekend. This Saturday morning, we've got Lauren Fernandez, the Talkback Barbie, talking about her book, Talkback Barbie. She is a former Secret Service agent. Shh. And she's going to dish all with us in the virtual rec room this Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central, right here on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you are watching us. So tune in, join us for that. And then Sunday night, this Sunday, June 13th at 8 p.m., right here on YouTube and Facebook, the Ice Cream Queens will be talking about music mysteries, myths, legends, and curses. You do not want to miss that. And anything else? Oh, we are still looking for video hosts for Big Bowl of Board Games and Cryptid Crunch. If you think you got what it takes to review board games and to talk about the paranormal and cryptozoology, cryptid experiences and encounters, shoot us a message. Back of the cereal box at cereal box podcast at gmail.com, and send us a direct message on Facebook or Instagram. That would be great. Am I missing anything? I'm sure I am. Let's see, sponsors. Okay. I think that's it. For this week. That's hard to believe. I do want to just turn you on to our other shows. This is our schedule every week. You're watching New Comics, yum! And of course, we've got Case Files of the Geek Gumshoe coming back next week, Monday mornings at 8. Ice Cream Queens, Sundays at 8 p.m. Back Issue Breakfast Club. That says Tuesdays. We're moving that to Wednesday. And Kelly had a brand new issue drop this morning. That's a phenomenal show. And so check that out. Last but not least, do all the things. Like us, subscribe, share, and if you really like us, drop a tip in the digital tip jar at patreon.com/cerealboxpodcast. Not looking for $10 a month. We're looking for $1 or $2 a month. But if 200 people of you would contribute at least $1 or $2 a month, we can invest into upgrading our studios. We can invest into a real deal streaming channel, and we can invest into convention appearances. So if you like the show and you want to see us take it above and beyond, patreon.com/cerealboxpodcast. All right, guys and gals, that is it for this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Oh, hey, there's Clyde Hall before we leave. DC's Far Sector number 12 out today, and it's on the Eisner nomination list. I will have to check that out, Clyde. I'm not familiar with Far Sector, but if it's good, I'll go back and check it out. So thank you for tuning in, Clyde. You guys make sure you share this video. If you're watching on YouTube, like it and subscribe. Post comments, continue to comment down below. Help us grow our audience and join our community. We've got a group on Facebook, and retcon Doomsday Clock because it needs to be retconned. I've not watched it, Mau. But join our Facebook community, and we're doing something really cool tomorrow night on Clubhouse. If you don't know what Clubhouse is, if you join our Facebook group, the Virtual Rec Room, you'll see an invitation to join us on Clubhouse tomorrow night. And that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I got to go. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until the next time, love you, mean it. We'll catch you on the flip side.